Hello everyone, what's going on? How are you doing? Today I have an easy way. When I say easy, I mean easy like Sunday morning on how you can make some extra cash. You can use this as your side business. You can use this as your main business. Whatever you want to do, it's your business. And I'm talking about BookBalt, the easiest way to make low content books for Amazon KDP. It is sweeping the internet. Everyone is jumping on this trend and so can you. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to walk you through the entire setup because you can make books in less than 10 minutes. And I'm talking about books that look something similar to this. This is like the only one that I could find. Now some of them have lines on them. It's the same pretty much every single page. You can even do coloring books. You can do puzzles. There's so much that you can do, and BookBalt has everything on their platform set up, makes it easy for you to use and get started, and I'm going to show you how to do it today. You've come to the right place. Now BookBalt is a website, a platform that you can use to make low content books, and you can post them and sell them on Amazon KDP for free. That's right, for free. You can sign up for Amazon immediately and start selling and making low content books right away. And I'm going to show you how you can do it from start to finish. You can create and design your books right in the BookBalt website, easy in less than 10 minutes, and you can be making some serious cash in no time. So if you're interested, definitely stick around to the end because I have a lot of tips and tricks for you that you don't want to miss out, and I have a special coupon code that I'm going to have at the end for you as well, so that way you can save a little bit of extra coins as well. All right, so without further ado, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel because I post weekly content all the time, so that way I can help you grow and start your business. I'm also going to be starting the series on ways to make money because you guys asked for it, so of course your girl is going to deliver. All right, so today's video is definitely going to be a part of this new series that I'm doing on ways to make money, side hustles, and all of that, and I hope you guys love it. So give me a big thumbs up because the algorithm will appreciate it, and so will your girl. All right, let's go ahead, jump into desktop mode, and I'm going to show you how to get that bag using BookBalt. So when you first sign on to BookBalt for the first time, it'll bring you to the home page and it'll look something like this. So they give you all of these tools so that way you can do all your research, because you will definitely need to do research so that way you can make sure your books rank high on Amazon. So definitely come in here and watch all of these videos to help you get started using BookBalt. So what I love about BookBalt is that it shows you what's trending, it shows you what's selling, and of course it shows you all the different keywords and stuff that you can use for whatever type of book you want to sell. So over on the left hand corner under research, you want to click on cloud because as we know, like our iPhones, everything is saved and stored in the cloud. So under the cloud, this is where you can come in, click the drop down, and you can search the top 100, the top 200, 300, all the way up to the top 500 to see what is selling. So we're going to click top 200 for right now. So under the category, this tab, this shows you all the different type of books that you can sell, from journals to music sheets, calendar, planners, coloring books, activity books. You can do trackers, log books, and more. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to click on journal. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a journal. So I'm going to walk you through that for the very first time. The price range, you can search all the way up to $100, and I'm going to leave it up to 100 for right now. And then you can come down here and you can type in your keywords for whatever you want to search. So let's type in dream journal for today's example. And I'm going to go ahead and click search. And now it's going to bring up the top 100 books that are selling currently right now on Amazon in this price range, in this category. So the first book that I see, it says $369. All right, we also have over here Shadow Work Journal. So this right here, this one over here is selling monthly sales on average of 541. This one over here is doing the same thing, 541 sales a month. I'll take that. I will take that. Always scroll down so that way you can get a look at a variety of different books, okay? And if you didn't know, BSR stands for bestsellers range. So that's the bestsellers. You can always change that. and I can see it on Amazon. I can see it on Amazon, and right now this one is going for $17.81. $17.81 on Amazon. And you see it always has the ratings, the reviews, so you can toggle back and forth. That's why I love Book Vault. All right, so let's go down. Let's see what other options. As you can see, all of these different types of covers, and you can create this as well. This is really easy to make, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna jump under products. Back on the left-hand corner, you can click on products. This is another way that you can search products on Amazon using Book Vault. So now you can use keywords to pull up any type of product that you want, right? So last time we used dream journal because we want to make a dream journal, but now I want to use a keyword to pull up different products from Amazon, current books that are currently listed and selling, right? So let's just use, for an example, dog. So I'm going to type in dog. So under the category, you can leave it as general. It'll bring up everything under the umbrella of dog. Or you can click the drop down and you can choose a specific niche if you want, like a specific journal, music sheets, calendar, planner, anything. But I'm going to leave it under general this time, so that way you can see everything that falls under this particular keyword, in this instance, dog. So I'm going to go ahead and click search. So right here across the top, the results data gives me the keywords. It gives me the total results. It gave me 100 total results. It gave me the average BSR, the lowest price book in this particular category, and the highest price, which is a really wide range from $4.89 to $49.99. So now over here on the right hand corner, it gives me keyword counts. It gives me all these different keywords that you might want to use if you're getting ready to make a certain type of low content book with the word dog. So you have all these examples of keywords that you can use, and it gives you the ratings and how many times each one of these words are used. If I scroll down even more, I can see the related keywords, okay? And of course, it tells me how many times those related keywords are used. Book Vault has thought of everything. So over here on the left, these are my top 100 results of all the different type of books that are using or related to the word dog. So we have all these different examples, and you can click on each one. You can see how much it costs. You can see all the descriptions. You can see everything. So I clicked on this one, Renaissance Dog, a relaxing adult coloring book of historic dog portraits, paperback. And this is actually a pretty new book. It's been on here since August 21st, 2023. This is the front cover and this is the back cover. So it shows you on the back, gives you some examples of what the coloring pages might look like on the inside. So now let's search some books on business planners and let's see what comes up. This time I'm going to change the general to planner and click search. And here we go. Small business planner, monthly planner. Over here, it gives you your keyword counts on the right hand side along with the related keywords. So you want to come in here and you want to make sure you're doing this product search, so that way you can use some of these keywords because you will need it once you start creating your own low content books. So when I click on this first one, I can see that this one has been on here since May 9th, 2019. And you can even use some of these titles as well. You definitely want to take some of the titles, the keywords, all of that, so that way your book can get ranked. So this book is $9.49. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. Gives you the full description, everything that it includes, monthly budget, all of that. So you can make this. And it also tells you how many pages it is as well, at the size of the book. So now it's time for us to make our own low content book so we can get to this bag. All right, so I'm going to come over here and I am going to click on the Book Vault Studio. And now, of course, you have to sign in again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. So now I'm inside the Book Vault Studio under my projects, and this is going to be my very first time creating a low content book. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and click on create project. So now you want to choose what type of book that you're going to make. You want to make a paperback with the cover and interior, hardcover, but I'm just going to keep it simple, and we're going to go with the paperback cover and interior. Then we're going to give this a name, project name. So now we have to give it a project name, and we're going to name this Motivation for the Soul. I'm going to be making a motivational journal. All right, so Motivation for the Soul, that's the title, that's the project name. And now you come down here and you choose your trim size, the size of the actual book. So the most popular sizes are the 6x9 or the 8.5x11. And I'm just gonna go ahead, like I said, I'm keeping it simple. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna choose 6x9 inches. And just to let you know, for low content, that means the most cost effective as well. So the more you include in your book, the more that you try to make it fancy, Amazon is gonna take out more, all right? So if you wanna make more, you have to make your book as simple as possible. All right, so we're gonna stick with black and white on the interior pages. You can do anything you want, right? But for the purposes of today's video, and we're trying to keep this on the low, we're just gonna go with white and black interior with white paper. I'm gonna go ahead and click no bleed. And then for your page count, most journals have at least 100 pages. So you can do 120, you can do 150, whatever you want because it's your book. But I'm just gonna go ahead and type 100 pages and I'm going to click create project. All right, so inside the Book Bolt Studio, this is like the new updated Book Bolt Studio. So it's letting you know all the information about your book. Your right side of the book is going to be the front cover. The left side of the book over here is going to be your back cover, okay? So make sure you know which is which. So this is all the information about the book that we are about to make. And this is the spine width. This is the middle of the spine width. All of these green dots, those are your dimensions. Those are your borders, all right? So we can go ahead and remove this template so that way we can start designing. So if I click on this little box, the transparency box, this will bring the opacity down so that way I can remove that. And now I have the blank pages. So that way now I can just go ahead and designing my cover. Over here on your left hand corner, they have some tabs. They have all these different elements that will help you design. Of course, you can import your design if you want to. Backgrounds, templates, book covers, you can create them in any other platform that you want. But you can also come in here and you can search images that they have as well. So if I click on this box right here on the left, I can upload my own image. I can upload a PDF or I can go to Pixabay. So on Pixabay, they have so many different images that you can use, free content with no issues of copyright. So that way you can import it into your book. All right, so let's just search in motivation and see what comes up, like different backgrounds that we have. You can also change the category. So I'm just going to put in backgrounds and I'm going to click search. You can also click on the preview button if you want to pull it up so that way you can preview it. Something, I love scenery. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's see what other options they have. Fall is coming up. I love fall. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I found this one and I'm going to go ahead and click use this image. And now I'm going to expand it over, stretch it out, drag it out in the corners. I like it. Gives it a little dreamy vibe. Line it up. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm also going to go ahead and pull in another image because I want to put like a dove in. So let's put in a dove. I like the gold. You can flip it. So I flipped it. But then again, it does. So I kind of like that one better. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete that one. All right, so now I'm going to click on the text box. I'm going to bring in a heading. Remember, the right side is going to be the front. All right, so I'm going to type in motivation for the soul. Of course, bring that in. All right, so we definitely want to change the color. And I'm going to use the pen tool to see if we can find, there we go. That looks okay. And we definitely want to change the font. So up here where it says Open Sans, drop down and you can change the font. The lines help you guide. And I'm going to select a bold font. I'm going to put this in all caps. Okay, and I'm going to bring in another text box. All right, for the soul, we're going to change the font again. I like that. All right, I'm going to add another text box. I'm going to put it down here, make it smaller. I'm going to change the color again. And we're going to type in journal. Journal. Actually, I think I'm going to go to the script font that we used. let's go back to 𝗘𝗫𝗧𝗑𝗫. All right, so I have another one. I'm flipping it. I'm making that one smaller. And I want an, like this particular dove didn't have an olive branch. So I'm gonna see if I can find an olive branch and put it in its mouth. This one, let's do this one because it has the stem. And let's see if I can make this small enough just to make it look like it's in, rotate that and put it in the dove's mouth. Let's enlarge that. And as you can see, the mouth is like right over here, the stem. There we go. Boom, right by the beak. Look at that. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. So if I come over here, click on image, this lets you know which image is selected. This one I'm going to right click and click duplicate. There we go. And now I'm going to drag this one under that one. Boom. I like that. Colors match perfectly. All right, so now I'm going to add my pages, and if I click on here, this gives me all the different types of interior templates that I can choose from. So I can do no lines, I can do pages with lines, grab all these different things that you can choose from. So for my journal, I definitely want to do the ruled lines. So now I typed in journal. Now it gives me everything that I can potentially use for my journal. So let's preview some of these. Dream journal, food journal. Okay, and that was for like the prayer journal. I think I just might make this a prayer journal. So if I wanted to use this template, so now I can select one by one. I can also come in here and I can select all odd pages or all even pages. Just select the first half. I can select the second half, so on and so forth. So this is my cover. So now what I want to do is I want to select all odd. All odd is going to be on the left-hand side. Okay, and I'm going to click next. And now I'm going to go ahead for the next page. I'm going to do the blank lines. Let's just go with college rule. And now I'm going to select all even. And I'm going to go ahead and click next. Line color is going to be gray. This is going to be black and white. But if you wanted to have color in your book, this is where. So if I want to get fancy, I would probably, you know, add some color. But we're going to leave it just like that. And I'm going to click submit. And now I have odd pages on here for my prayer journal. And then I have blank pages right here. So every other page is going to go back and forth. I really like that. Now, some people come on here and they actually put like the preview of what it looks like on the back, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I should try to bring up a cross. Let's see. Let's go back to 𝗘𝗫𝗧𝗑𝗫 and let's bring up a gold cross. Let's see how it looks on the back. And it matches perfectly right above the horizon. And that's good. That's going to be my motivation for the soul prayer journal. So now I'm just going to add a Who This Belongs To page. So when you open it up, this will be the first page you see. All right, so this is going to be my very first page. Since I added in the who this book belongs to, that shifted my pages, right? So now I have my cover page, front and back. I have my who this belongs to and all of that. So now when I scroll down to the very last page, it's ending on a prayer journal. I don't want that. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear that page. And I'm going to click edit. I'm going to click clear current page. And now I'm just going to make a final prayer page. And that is my final page. So I double checked all my pages. Everything looks good. Everything is perfect. I love the way it turned out. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to the top. So I'm going to make sure I save everything. I'm going to save it again. And now I'm going to click on download. So when you download your book, you want to make sure you download it with the CMYK option. So that way it's going to give you the best color options for printing. So I'm going to download that. Click OK. And now I have it under my downloads. I'm going to drag it over into my desktop. So that way I can access it easily. And I'm just going to double click on that, open it up. brings out my folder, and now let's look and see what we have. So now I have my cover page that I just designed. I'm going to go ahead and close that, and now I have all of my pages. Look at that. Everything that I need. Everything looks great. Let's scroll all the way down to the very last bottom page. I have all my odd and even pages, and I have my final prayer page. Excellent. So I just designed my very first low content book with BookBolt, and you saw how easy it was, so I know you can do it too. But before I go ahead and jump on into Amazon's KDP, you do have to sign up. And I know you're probably saying, how much is it, Trina? How much is this going to cost me? Don't worry, don't fret. I'm going to show you right now how much it's going to cost you, which is not that much compared to how much you about to be making. So these are BookBolt's pricing options. So you can sign up as a newbie for $9.99 a month, or you can sign up with the Pro plan, which I have, that allows you to have way more features, for $19.99. But guess what? If you use my code down in the description box below, you will get an extra 20% off. So you cannot beat that deal. You can pay either monthly or you can pay yearly. So again, I have the Pro plan for $19.99 a month. And with each of the plans, you do get a 3-day free trial. You get your keyword product research. You get your cover and interior designer, the Amazon search volume, you get KDP Spy, you get 24/7 customer support. But with the Pro plan, you can create so much more. You get puzzle creations, you can do coloring books, and more with the Pro. So that means you can potentially make even more money. But either way, go ahead and use my special code when you sign up to save 20%. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to www.kdp.amazon.com. You can create a new free account, or you can sign in to your existing Amazon account. This is going to be your print-on-demand account, so that way you can start selling your low-content books. Set all your information up, enter all your banking information, and set all your tax information up, so that way you can get paid, and you will have your KDP account instantly, same day. So after you've created your account, now you can come in here and you can create your own books. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create, and now I'm going to go ahead and create a paperback. And you want to click your book title. So my book title is going to be Motivational Prayer Journal for the Soul. So now this is when you can jump back into BookBolt and you can do your research. And I'm going to type in prayer journal. I want to see what comes up. I want to look at the keywords. Prayer journal for women, prayer journal for women. Emotional health is just as important as physical health, and journaling is an important part of that. So you can take some of this and use it for your own, right? This one is listed at $8.99. So let's go ahead back into KDP. So for my subtitle, I'm just going to put in prayer journal for women of God. Okay. Author. You're going to put your name because you are now the author. So I'm just going to type in my name right here. Contributors, there's no contributors. And now you want to just type in your description. All right, let's keep moving. So for publishing rights, you definitely want to check I own the copyrights because you created this. All right, so primary audience, sexually explicit images or title, no, you want to click no. Choose for category, choose up to 3 categories that describe your book. So here we go. We're going to choose the categories, and I'm going to select religion and spirituality. Let's go under KDP categories. I'm going to sign back in, and I'm going to go under KDP categories, and I'm going to put in prayer journal just to see. Self-help. Okay. So when you come under BookBolt, under KDP categories, you can look under categories. Okay, so let's go back and let's change this one. Let's see if we can select self-help. Self-help. I'm glad I did that. So now I can choose self-help and journaling, journal writing. There we go. Motivational. So I'm spiritual, and I'm going to save that. All right, so there's my 3 different categories. It says, does your book classify as any of these type? Choose all that apply. Low content book. There we go. Low content book. All right, and now we're going to choose up to 7 keywords. 7 keywords, all right? Remember those keywords that came into play? All right. Okay, so those are my keywords: prayer, woman, motivation, spiritual, inspirational, self-love, and journal. Save and continue. So it says publish without an ISBN, low content books. That's where we're going to leave it. Publication date. So my publication date was today, so that's going to be the publication date. Print options, black and white interior, shows you your different options. Standard color interior if you had color. Now it's just going over basically everything that I already chose inside of BookBolt. So now it's asking me about the black and white interior, so I'm going to stay with that. But if I wanted to choose color, this is what it's going to look like. Here is where you would be able to preview it, but we're going to make sure we keep it on black and white interior with white paper, okay? The trim size is going to be 6x9. So I uploaded my interior and my cover successfully. So when I downloaded it from BookBolt, it was 2 files. So you have to upload both of those files separately here on Amazon KDP. So I just did that. I'm not going to use any AI generated features. And now I'm going to launch the previewer. So here's my preview before I publish it, before I approve it. So I'm going to do a quality check. Just make sure everything looks exactly like how I want it to look. And that's how I want it to look. Everything looks good to me. I'm just going to go ahead and click approve at the bottom right hand corner. Everything looks good, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save and continue from here on. So now I'm going to go ahead and enter the price, and I'm going to jump back into BookBolt. So I jumped back into the cloud. I put back in my prayer journal. I did my top 100. And now I'm going to look at the average of what prayer journals are selling for. So right now the lowest price, of course, is $306. The highest price is $16.79. But the average price is around $8.92. So that gives me an idea of where I want to be and what ballpark for the price of my book. So let's jump back into Amazon KDP. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in $8.99 for my book, for my first one. Once I update that, so once I put in my price and I update that, the printing cost is going to be $2.30, and I will make $3.09 royalties off of every book that I sell at this price. So if you want your book to cost more, then if you want your book to be more, then of course you can change the price, you know, but you definitely have to be strategic. You don't want to charge too high. You don't want to charge too low. You want to set it at the right price because you're just starting. If you're just starting, you want to make sure, you know, you set the right price. So if the average price, or if the most popular book, say for instance, was like $9.99, then you might want to say, okay, I'll sell mine for $9.75, just so you can get your foot in the door. And then you can, of course, increase your prices over time. But we're just going to say $8.99 for this book. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to publish my paperback book. So guys, I just submitted my very first low content book here on Amazon's KDP. It's up for review. I made a mistake and I did not have my screen recording. So all it says was, now that the book is up for review, it takes about 72 hours. They'll send me an email, let me know. They want to make sure that it meets all the guidelines. Then my book will be live on Amazon.com to sell. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to create low content books, how to make this your side hustle, or how to make this your full-time gig, because the possibilities are endless and you can create as much as you want, upload as much as you want, and you can start making as much as you want. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe to today's video. And if you want to sign up for Amazon KDP, the link is down below. And if you want to go ahead and sign up for BookBolt today, the link is down below in the description box along with my coupon code. Hope this video was helpful, and if you found it helpful, you already know what to do for your girl. Smash the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video when it's time for some more money tips. Peace and blessings. Bye.